Welcome, Aries. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for October the 24th through to the 30th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly, especially over the last couple of weeks, all of the supportive, positive, loving, healing energy that you've been sending me. So thank you truly for all that you do for me every day. Now, let's see what the cards are going to be for us this week. Five of Cups for our very first card. We have the King of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and Temperance. Balance. Balance over the King of Cups. Okay, so let's... He's a talker. I'm sorry. He doesn't need anything. He's got more food and water, but he's a talker. Five of Cups. So don't be looking for the kitten in your house because it sits in the video until he gets comfortable and falls asleep. So the Five of Cups. This is essentially crying over spilt milk. And this is something that we have to be very conscious that we are not doing. We have to believe that we are going towards positive, new awakenings, new pathways, new futures. So don't look at your yesterdays as failures or things that you should have done, could have done, might have done. This is really, this is a warning card. This is a warning that you really have to stay in the positive, that you can't, start doing the negative self-talk to yourself, pulling yourself down in some way. Now, we have the King of Cups, and it's crossed over by Temperance, which is our balance. So with the King of Cups, that is really essentially how you make your living, how you bring in your income, okay? What sort of security you can provide independently for yourself. And there's balance here. There's balance coming in, or you are creating balance through a thought process, through, we have the King of Cups there, so that is a negotiator, that is a diplomat. So we are weighing things out, or we have weighed things out, and now we are understanding what we need to do in order to go forward. What we need to do in order to build our security. And it's an independent security. So even if you're in a relationship, you're looking at your own independence, your own means of security. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is all about, this is forward motion. This is getting excited about your future. This is, it's like you were meandering through a forest and you had to go slowly. Sometimes you had to dismount completely in order to get through the thickets and the dense patches of forest, and you've hit the meadow. And now you come out charging with your sword raised, yelling, charge. Failure is not even in your vocabulary. This is a strength. This is a vitality. This is a knowing that you're going forward. This is a knowing that you're stepping into new things, new pathways, new ways of being. Now, our underlying energy is the Queen of Pentacles. And here's your self-confidence. Here's the awareness, of what you can create going forward, of how you build your security. So for many of you, you may be just looking at a new path and how it brings in balance and how it brings in security into your path. Because with the Queen of Pentacles here, we also have this strong confidence. Now, our thoughts are on fire. This would be a week to journal. This would be a week to write things down, because I think you are coming up with new ideas, new approaches to life, new ways of doing things. Maybe you're stepping away from something. That's usually the case if we're going into new. because something has to end in order for us to go forward into new pathways, new careers, new friendships. So as an underlying energy, there should be a lot of self-confidence this week for yourself. And if, we have the Five of Cups as our very first card here, telling me that you can very easily get into the negative. Okay, so when all is said and done, you're going to be shown more positive things about yourself than negative things. You're going to be shown by little clues, or maybe in your dreams, waking or sleeping, but you're going to be shown that you're an incredible, unique person, and that you are setting out on a new path of some sort. That you're okay, that you've got this, that you've got things under control. And new ideas will come in out of nowhere, aha moments, epiphanies, to show you a way forward, to show you how it's doable. Now we have the King of Swords over top. Wow, we have a lot of diplomats here. King of Swords. Okay, so be careful with this energy. Okay, now he's full of passion. He gets his mind set on a goal, on a dream, on a desire, on a plan forward, and nothing is going to pull him off. He holds that sword knowing that he needs to use it, that he won't hesitate. Now, because we're filled with so much passion, okay, you really have to be communicative, whatever. You have to talk to close friends, close loved ones, people that are affected, because you're going to be going off in a passion and they might not get what you are working towards or what your motives are. This is a time when you can step on toes. This is a time when you can essentially burn bridges, because you're full of passion, you're full of desire. You can come across as egotistic, selfish, only thinking about yourself, unless you are communicating. Now, Mercury goes into your 8th house. So there may be even, there could be a lot of change in how you voice. You may be like a commanding force almost in your voice, in what you want, in your passion. So if you public speak at all or have to speak in front of a group, I think you will be powerful. Just watch to make sure that you are including everybody, that you're not just talking from your ego. We have the Hangman with the Moon. Go inside. Go deep inside. I mean, that's the Scorpio energy. You want to go deep inside emotionally and know your deepest dreams, your deepest desires, your deepest happinesses, your joys. What brings it to be? What gives you joy? What gives you satisfaction? What brings insecurity? How do you define love? There needs to be a time for meditation here. There needs to be alone time with your thoughts, in order for you to really, Scorpio. And if you watch the weekly, I talked about the iceberg. And we need to go to the lower depths, right? With an iceberg, you only see the tip. You only see the very top portion, but underneath is where we need to go, the depths, to dig in deep, to understand it fully. And so the sun is going to be there, the moon is going to be there, Mercury is going to be there. So we have a lot of Scorpio energy telling us to transform, allowing us death in some part of our life, a closure in some part of our life, so that new paths can open up to us. and really getting in touch with our deepest passions, our wants, our dreams. For work and career, with the Lovers. Well, if you're looking for a new relationship, you just might find your happily ever after at work. Work, career needs to have passion. That's all there is to it with this card. That if you are working, you know, a 9 to 5 that you don't really like and everything, chances are, with all this Scorpio energy, you will throw in the towel. You will say enough is enough. You will be looking towards something with passion. Something that brings out your passion. Something that brings out your talents, your gifts. The unique you. Now, I've had the question posed to me for, you know, I don't work anymore and I'm past that stage of my life. So what does define you? Because work and career is really who we are. When we're at a party and we meet somebody, and after we get past exchanging names, it's what do you do? So what defines you? So that's really, you know, what defines you is probably what this card is more about. And it's being fulfilled through your passions, through your desires, through your unique talents and abilities, and embracing those things about yourself and taking them forward to the next level. For relationships, 10 of Cups. Now we do have Venus up in Sag, so a fellow fire sign for you. You know, so that's your 9th house. So that's adventures, that's travel, that is searching for the meaning in life. It could be religion. So maybe a spiritual connection, and making that spiritual connection. If you're with somebody, with that person, maybe meeting somebody and making that spiritual connection. This is your happily ever after. This is feeling the fullness of love and all it has to offer. So love is important, but it has to be genuine. It can't be superficial. It can't be part way. It's got to be all the way or nothing. And you have a very strong sense of that this week. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.